have you realized that you break your trust, your own trust, way too often? We always have these promises to ourselves, promises like your responsibility, your duties, your to-do list, basically. Duties that you set for yourself, that you want to do, which can be as simple as making the bed, as simple as drinking 3 liters of water a day, as simple as remembering to buy groceries. But then you also have other important duties like finishing your assignment by the due date, record this amount of videos by today, things like this. It scales from easy and simple to hard and important. But when you set yourself a simple task, and we do have this, undoubtedly, there's always simple tasks that we set ourselves. But sometimes you're just lazy, sometimes you aren't disciplined enough to do this simple tasks because they're not important, right? They're just simple tasks, small tasks with small impact to our lives if we don't do them. But these small impacts of not doing them compounds and builds up, which negatively affects your trust in yourself, your confidence in yourself, your self-image. Sometimes you cope and say, I'm doing the hardest task, I'm doing the harder important tasks, that's why I don't have the time or energy to do the small tasks. That's just coping, that's just excuses. Because when you ignore this small task, you ignore yourself, you basically betray yourself. Let me give you an analogy. Imagine you're the boss. You want to promote an employee to manager. Employee 1, he is very disciplined. He's very good in the sense that he does both tasks, both the hardest important tasks that has the greatest impact to the company and the small tasks like remembering to sign some forms, remembering to organize the files, remembering to buy coffee for the boss, basically. However, the second employee, he is a lot more hardworking on the harder tasks. He produces great results in the hard tasks, but he ignores the small tasks. He forgets about them. He forgot to bring the coffee to his boss, but he brought money to his boss. He forgot to organize the files and sign the whatever shit, but he brings hard work and effort in the harder tasks. As a boss, who would you pick to promote? Let's say they bring both same value in the hard tasks, or maybe the second employee has just a little bit of more progress in the hard tasks, just a little bit. As a boss, you would choose the first employee, right? Because he still does the first task, the small task. He still fulfills and obeys even the smallest tasks. So why not do that for yourself too? Why not also fulfill the small task for yourself? Don't miss out any tasks. Don't betray yourself. Don't forget any task that you set yourself. And when this happens, when you start not betraying yourself, when you start building that trust for yourself by fulfilling every task, small or big, for yourself, you start gaining trust for yourself. You start having this good reputation for yourself. It shows yourself that you respect yourself. Because the employee too who doesn't do the small tasks, who forgets to do the small tasks, doesn't respect the boss, right? He would feel that there's no respect for him. While he would feel the respect from the first employee who obeys and does every single task, even the smallest. So do that for yourself. Fulfill your promises set by yourself, for yourself. And have more respect. It's about respect for yourself. If you don't respect yourself, how can you trust yourself? How can you build that trust if you betray yourself constantly by not fulfilling your duties? And when you start building trust in yourself, when you start having this good reputation, I have a video about self-image and reputation. So basically, a quick run through is self-image is the reputation you have of yourself and how much you trust yourself, how self-confident you are, is determined by your reputation, which is your self-image. If your reputation is high, you trust yourself, you know you won't betray yourself. Your self-confidence is also high. If you know you have no trust in yourself because you always betray yourself by breaking your trust in not fulfilling your promises, your self-confidence drops alongside your self-image. So if you want to be more confident in yourself, if you want to be more confident in your abilities, your values and whatever, start by fulfilling your promises. Start by building trust for yourself. Start by having respect for yourself. Because we all, even myself, we break our trust way too often with the smallest duties, with the smallest tasks, and it compounds. Okay, bye.